Hi, I'm Brian Heidelberger, partner with the law firm of Loeb & Loeb in Chicago, and here today with another mini advertising law lesson. Today's law lesson, how to run a charitable sales promotion. But first, it's true, I've moved law firms, and the cards, the flowers, they are rolling in. Let's read from our huge mailbag and see what clients are asking. Oh, my client Pete says, Brian, what's it like moving from a huge white shoe firm to a entertainment and media firm? Well, I gotta tell you, Pete, it hasn't changed me one bit. So what are we talking about today? Charitable sales promotions. That's when a brand says, buy our product or service and we'll donate a certain portion of that to a particular charity. Now, we haven't seen a lot of legal action in this area in the past, but recently 17 attorneys general have come against a charitable sales promotion, and I thought it was a good time to make sure what you are doing is in line with the law as well. So what happened, Operation Troop Aid conducted a charitable sales promotion with Harris Jewelry, whereby Harris Jewelry said, come in, buy our teddy bears in military uniform, and for each bear sold, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Operation Troop Aid, which will be used to send care packages to troops overseas. A great cause, but the attorneys general believe that Operation Troop Aid didn't take any oversight over the program. They didn't get an accounting from Harris Jewelry. They didn't have a discussion of the appropriateness of the per unit dollar amount per bear sold, and they didn't provide Harris any proof of how they ended up ultimately using the funds. And so what happened, the charity had to dissolve its operations. It had a hefty fine, and its CEO is no longer able to be involved in charitable promotions. So you say, I'm a brand, why do I care about this? Well, because the attorneys general look to be still investigating Harris Jewelry, the brand involved in this charitable sales promotion. And in fact, part of the requirement in the settlement agreement with Operation Troop Aid is that they must assist the attorneys general in their investigation of Harris Jewelry. So attorneys general are not just interested in the charities, they're also interested in the brand, and this is on the heels of all 50 states attorneys general announcing Operation Donate with Honor, whereby the attorneys general have said they're going to take a very close look at charitable sales promotions and other charitable promotions that are intended to benefit the troops. So we want to really be careful if we're working in this space. But regardless of that, there are state laws for charitable sales promotions that require, in some states, registration. In some states require bonding. In some states require a contract with the charity. In some states require post-promotion filings that shows you how much you collected from the charity, and has some advertising disclosure requirements as well. Now, you want to talk to your attorney about those specific requirements and make sure you comply, but you definitely can look at the New York Attorney General's guidelines that they put out in 2012 for 5 best practices for transparent cause marketing. In that, the attorneys general set forth what at least they believe to be great best practices for charitable sales promotion. 1, make sure as you're selling the product, people understand the name of the charity, the start and end dates of the program, what the consumer actually has to do, and then whether there is a minimum donation and whether there is a maximum donation. Those numbers are really important for consumers to understand the value that they are bringing to this offer. Now, state law, as well as these attorneys general, have said, tell consumers how much is going to the charity. Don't just say a portion of the proceeds will benefit the charity. If it's 50 cents, say that. If it's 1% or 10% of the entire purchase price, say that. That's really what the attorneys general want to see. Now, if it's a flat donation you're making to the charity, you want to revise your contract, because if it's just a flat donation, I'm giving you $10,000 charity, you can't go out and advertise each purchase makes a difference, because in fact it doesn't. You're only donating $10,000. So let's revise those contracts to reflect the per donation and to be in line with the advertising that you do. Let's also be careful if you're using something like a pink ribbon, which may imply that the proceeds proceeds are going to benefit a particular organization, you want to make sure that they really are going to that organization, and if they're not, then name the organization they are going to. And if they're not going to benefit any organization but your product is pink, you really want to make that clear as well. Now, we also want to be careful. If we have a cap, a maximum donation, no matter how many products people purchase, we're not going to donate more than $500,000. Well, don't saturate the market with your products such that sales are going to shoot way up and the donation would have been well above that $500,000 cap. The attorneys general really don't like to see that. It could be false and deceptive for a consumer to be buying a product thinking they're helping a charity when in fact the promotion is already over because it's hit the cap. And lastly, if you're doing a social media program where there's not a purchase per donation, but it's an action on social media such as like my page or retweet this and we'll make a donation, you want to make sure that when the campaign is over, when you've hit your maximum, that you announce that you've hit your maximum, that you stop advertising and make it clear and that people understand that subsequent actions by them are not going to benefit the charity. That's only fair. So that's it for charitable sales promotions today. I hope that information was helpful, and until next time, let's be careful out there.